To understand the history of India, the historians have been classified into three categories, that is, ancient Indian history, medieval Indian history, and modern Indian history. Ancient Indian history you already read in 8th, medieval in 9th standard, now modern in 10th standard. Today we are quickly look upon the history chapters on the basis of years. So let's get started. Fall of Constantinople in the year of 1453. Captured by the Ottoman Turks, the Constantinople, presently known as Istanbul, the Turkey capital. This route was very crucial for both Europe and Asia for the trading purpose for several centuries. But due to the heavy tax by the Ottoman Turks, which was enabled by the European merchants, they forced to find out the new sea route. The siege of Constantinople was the turning point in the history of the world. After the fall of Constantinople, the many explorations took place, like Christopher Columbus, Vasco da Gama. These voyagers started to explore the new sea route as much as possible. Like that, in 1498, Vasco da Gama reached the southern coast region of India, that is Calicut. This led to the establishment of Portuguese trade in India. After Vasco da Gama, Portuguese appointed Alfonso de Albuquerque Portuguese governor in India in the year of 1510. In 1600, December 31st, Queen Elizabeth gave the permission to start the trade with eastern countries for 15 years. From here, one more nation, that is British East India Company, has been started. In the year of 1602, Dutch East India Company has been established. In 1613, Mughal Emperor Jahangir gave the permission to the England to start their first warehouse at Surat. Sir Thomas Roy, as the royal ambassador from the court of James I of England, visited to the royal court of Mughal Emperor Jahangir in the year of 1617. In 1639, England captured Madras from the King Chandragiri and established the St. George Fort. In 1664, the French East India Company has been started. In the year of 1704, in Mysore Kingdom, the death of Chikadevaraja Odear created the political instability. Hyder Ali took the advantage. 1707, this was the most crucial year for Mughal Empire because the death of Aurangzeb. After the death of Aurangzeb, the Mughal Empire began to collapse, and this made the rise of three independent states, that is Maratha, the Nizam of Hyderabad, and the Sikhs. Competition among France and England in India led to the Carnatic Wars. Totally, these two nations fought three Carnatic Wars. The first Carnatic War held on 1746 to 1748. Dupleix, the French governor in India, requested La Bourdonnais, a French military commander, to attack and Madras to capture. On the other side, British asked the support of Anwaruddin, the Nawab of Carnatic, but unable to meet the force of French army, and he failed. But the French military commander, that is La Bourdonnais, took the money from British and went back. This made Dupleix to declare war against British, but finally the war comes to an end with the Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle. Second Carnatic War. In the year of 1749 to 1754, Robert Clive attacked on Arcot, the capital of Carnatic. Chand Sahib, the Nawab of Carnatic, along with the support of France, declared the war against British. After the death of Chand Sahib, British declared Muhammad Ali as the new Nawab of Carnatic. Finally, the war was ended with the Treaty of Pondicherry. This war very much boosted the British, but it became very worse to the France. Third Carnatic War, 1756 to 1763. Comte de Lally seized Vandivash in the year of 1760. Aircourt, the British army commander, defeated the French army and attacked Pondicherry in the year of 1761. Finally, the war comes to an end with the Treaty of Paris in 1763. France was completely overthrown by the British after the three Carnatic Wars.